a tragedy that transcends time and space. People committed to voice their hope. Biblical truth spread in a place that hasn't always been open to Christ's message. Brothers and sisters who give new meaning to music to our ears. God is so creative, He chooses to voice His will in a variety of ways. When that happens, we are inspired to participate in His mission. It is impossible to keep quiet about it. This used to be a town full of people. In this town, families lived, children played, fathers strolled around the neighborhood, mothers talked as they left the grocery store. Laughter, traffic, kids singing, and people mingling could be heard throughout the town. Today, all that is left is silence.
We're here in a very quiet, lovely place. It's actually the city of Chernobyl. But there's something missing: the people. On the morning of April 26, 1986, at 1:23 in the morning, a terrible nuclear accident took place. And because of it, 92 villages were evacuated, 2 cities. It was a tragedy. It affected thousands of lives, and it still continues to be a tragedy.
The Chernobyl disaster is considered the worst nuclear power plant accident in history. The battle to contain the damage by the accident ultimately involved 500,000 workers and cost around 18 billion rubles. 31 people died during the accident. The long-term effects are still being investigated.
We're standing in a very sobering and sad place. This marker points out where a house once existed. It was so contaminated with radiation that it had to be dismantled and buried. What a sad situation.
The nearby city of Pripyat wasn't evacuated immediately after the disaster. The townspeople went about their daily lives not really knowing the danger they were exposed to. Within a few hours of the explosion, people started to get sick with headaches and a metallic taste in their mouths. To make the evacuation faster, residents were told to bring only what was really necessary. The majority of their personal belongings were left behind. By 3 p.m. on the following day, 53,000 were already evacuated. The next day, government officials started to evacuate from the 10-kilometer or 6.2-mile zone. Around 10 days later, the evacuation area had expanded to 30.5 kilometers or 19 miles, leaving entire cities empty.
This was a beautiful center for employees of the nuclear power plant. A lovely, well-appointed supermarket here with everything possible. And then that fateful event took place and thousands were evacuated, never to return. And now time and the vandals have taken their toll.
The absence of sound is unsettling. There is no pace, no rhythm, no life. Silence can be deafening. When you add sound and music to the scene, when you add laughter and praise, when you add people with hearts committed, the scenery changes abruptly. What is sad becomes happy. What is dark is bathed with light. What is forgotten is suddenly a priority. What was mute has a voice.
At this location in Chernobyl, they erected a memorial, a sculpture of the angel Gabriel, announcing destruction. But I want to tell you, we have the opportunity of proclaiming 3 angels' messages of Revelation 14. Yes, tinged with judgment and destruction, but full of the rays of hope, hope in the soon coming of Jesus Christ.
When I think about the quietness I experienced in Chernobyl, I'm reminded that not long ago, our brothers and sisters in the Euro-Asia region of the world were silenced by a strict communist rule. Today they emerge triumphant, raising their voices to proclaim the glory of God. Hope Channel Ukraine is one of these active voices, hard-working people for Christ who spare no effort in making their voices heard.
Hope Channel Ukraine is using different instruments to reach as much as possible people. For this reason, we are using very intensive internet solutions. So our web page, there are more than 100 till 130,000 people who are visiting our web page every month. On YouTube, our channel, there are 130 till 170,000 viewers per month. We have created applications for mobile devices, for Android, for iOS, and for smart TV. It gives us opportunity to reach much more people, especially young people, people who are using mobile devices. There are thousands of people who downloaded already our applications, and they are watching our programs, and they are watching live stream too. Over satellite, we are reaching just in Ukraine more than 12 million people. We have a lot of feedback from Belarus. From Russia too, they are watching our channel over satellite. There are a lot of Russian, Ukrainian-speaking people in Europe who are watching in different countries of Europe. our channel. And what's most important, that because of satellite broadcast, we can broadcast because of our license in cable TV too. It gives us plus 9 million people who are reached through Hope Channel Ukraine. So, through satellite and cable TV, we are reaching over 20 million people, and additional to that, internet and mobile devices and smart TV too. We are working in the society where from one side people are Orthodox, from another side they have atheistic background. So it's actually the situation that people are very skeptic to the Protestant churches. In the same time, they have big problems with faith at all. So we are looking, how can we reach these people? How can we destroy these barriers between us, between biblical message and the ideas, popular ideas in the society? For this reason, we are creating different social programs, cooking programs, health programs, children programs, and it helps us really to find the ways to the hearts of the people.
Here we all came out of a Soviet-era history, where there were limited opportunities to progress God's work, and all Protestant churches now realize the need to use media resources. This is a powerful weapon that we don't use enough, but Hope Channel Ukraine was launched. And we believe that it is a huge positive in the media environment of Ukraine and beyond Ukraine. We wish all the staff and those who founded Hope Channel Ukraine will be a powerful channel that deeply touches the hearts of people, so that people will feel the need for change and so that people feel hope. It is certainly not an easy task, but it is a virtuous task. It is worth working on. It is worth fighting for, and in the end, good efforts will be rewarded by God. As a member of the Bible Society, I have to visit different countries in our region. Recently we visited Azerbaijan, a Muslim country, and the city of Baku. While in the hotel, I turned on the TV to watch the news, and in the top 5 TV channels I found Hope Channel Ukraine. The next visit was to Uzbekistan, an Islamic country. If you turn on the TV there, you can always find Hope Channel Ukraine among the top 10 popular TV channels. I am so pleased that in our neighbors' countries, one can see these interesting and profound TV programs from Hope Channel Ukraine. We deal with a wide range of ministers and pastors from different denominations, and I can tell you that a large number of people watch Hope Channel Ukraine. Your programs do not have a narrow target base, and they even interest people who are not of the Christian faith. There are many positive comments regarding the quality of your programs. The thoughtful, quality programs of Hope Channel Ukraine help to form the worldview of many people. They can reach the minds and hearts of those who are searching for God. This is a well-known TV channel, and I think people can get here a bunch of various and helpful information for both youth and adult auditory. Even learn how to take care of their health. Of course, here is something more deep, more serious. I think that this channel shows the way to God for man.
Well, Hope Channel Ukraine is producing around 22 till 25 hours of new material every week. There are a lot of volunteers who are working on Hope Channel Ukraine, and a lot of part-time helpers, a lot of people who are working just without money. And if we are speaking about staff workers in our media group, Hope Media Group in Ukraine, there are around 65 persons who are working directly in direction of TV production. But big help we receive, as I told already, from our volunteers. They are working very sacrificed, and they are doing a lot of good work. First of all, this is the background for our philosophy, is quality. Quality in following directions. Quality in the message which we are preaching. We are working very intensive with our hosts, with our staff, to bring the message of hope, to bring the message of Bible, to bring Adventist message as good as possible, as professional as possible, as open as possible, as understandable as possible. It must be really high quality in this direction. And we are working in this direction. We are sending people to study theology, to study science, to be really good in this direction. And we believe that we must continue to grow in this aspect of quality.
Russia is also committed to not being silent about the gospel of Jesus Christ. Their voices echo a conviction that has no limits. It is so inspiring to see how spiritual silence is overcome with biblical truth.
Conviction. Conviction can change the world. We're about to enter a red square, a very famous place. Within that square is a particular location where many people were killed because of their conviction about Bible truth. It's called Red Square today, but in the past, red blood flowed because people were convicted about Bible truth.
Hope Channel Russia joins the choir of voices that are on fire for the Lord.
According to our license, Hope Channel has the right to broadcast on the whole territory of Russia, and that is 140 million people. We are pleased that since October 1 last year, we began broadcast Hope TV in Russia. Today we are broadcast only for the digital television, and our potential audience is about 4 million people. Yet, if we want to be available for the whole of Russia, we need to broadcast via satellite, and this is a challenge for us. For the production of television programs today, we are developing TV studios in different cities of Russia. We have a unified archive of TV programs in Russia replenished by every TV studios across Euro-Asia division. We are encouraged by the fact that we are participating in the great work of preaching the gospel while waiting for the coming of Jesus Christ. And where missionaries cannot enter, there is our Hope Channel preaching the word of hope. Some time ago, it seemed impossible in Russia to open its Adventist broadcaster, but God is with us. Today, God makes possible the things that were not possible yesterday. We may only call it a miracle. We believe that the Lord is coming very soon, and we wish to do everything possible on our part so that more people have found hope in Jesus Christ. This hope will give them peace in their hearts, joy, and meaning of life. Today is the time to act.
If silence means no sound that can be heard, music is an art that puts sounds together in a way that uplifts people. The Euro-Asia region is blooming with music. It is a beautiful way to rejoice in the promises of our Lord. There is power when brothers and sisters decide to come together and be one voice through music. The message reaches places never reached before. The languages may be different, but the range of emotions and the spirit transcends any communication barriers. Music has the power to bridge gaps and unite people.
In this society where people are so critical to Protestant churches and to biblical message from their perspective, Orthodox and atheistic perspective, music is one of the keys which opens the heart of the people, and we are using frequently music.
В ньому вся сила є, в ньому життя моє, в ньому спасіння всі. Заметіль, хай замітає сліди, хай мороз розмальовує шибки твої і надію дає нам на кращий теплий сон. Береги свою
We're just about at ground zero where the reactor at Chernobyl exploded on that fateful night in 1986. There's still heavy radiation in the area. That's why we're limited in the amount of time that we can spend. We're supposed to wear masks, and only for a limited time can we even remove them as I speak to you and pray with you. This is a very sobering place. a place where that explosion took place and the radiation cloud hovered over and spread to different parts of Europe. On that fateful night, when the radiation cloud expanded, people became terrified because of the resulting explosion and difficulties. But one of these days soon, another cloud is coming. A cloud of glory, a cloud of power, a cloud that will fill the skies, not with dread, but with hope. The return of Jesus Christ, our Lord, the one who will heal all difficulties and bring back to life those who died, who had love and belief in Him. What a precious hope we have. Not a cloud of destruction, but a cloud of hope.
It is truly inspiring to see how God can use us as His instruments through a variety of voices willing to speak to a world silenced by pain. When I think about the stillness I found in Chernobyl and the vibrant voices I heard throughout the Euro-Asia region, I pray you never succumb to silence, despite the disasters you may have encountered in life. I pray you allow God to use your voice, adorned by His message, to revive the world and fulfill His mission. We have to speak up about our hope. We cannot be silent about it.
On the next episode of Revival for Mission. Mission can be hard work in one of the most secular parts of the world. But that doesn't stop Adventists here from working on big projects for God. Check out the Impact movement that started in Norway and the Happy Hand store in Copenhagen for some creative inspiration.